Why is Trisha Paytas causing a huge drama? Cancelled? Trisha Paytas is the OG internet problem child. They have gathered controversies that will make many dictators jealous, and they seem to have a very rare ability to survive any cancellations that most of these controversies would have brought. You would think that they would have been cancelled forever for many things, and they have done plenty. They have been on reality TV and they have used racial slurs, offended the trans community, a whole lot of internet trolling, a video in which they said identify as a chicken nugget, fights with other YouTube personalities, and a whole lot. But they have weathered the storm, amassing almost 7 million followers across her YouTube pages. However, their most recent controversy may be a tad too much to survive. Here's a look at Trisha Paytas' long online stay and why this one may be too much to handle. Early life and times of Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas was born on May 8, 1988 in Riverside, California, the daughter of Frank and Elena Paytas. When they turned 3 years old, their parents went through a divorce. This uprooted Trisha from California and they had to relocate with their mother to Freeport, Illinois. This was where Trisha spent most of their childhood with one sibling, a younger maternal half-sister known as Callie Metz. When they turned 15, they moved to California to live with their father and older brother Nick Paytas. In California, she enrolled in a Catholic online school program. They returned to Illinois to live with their mother at age 16, attending a high school in Pecatonica. Later, they moved to Los Angeles to pursue an acting career, and things, as they say, are history. Los Angeles is tough, yo! Acting did not work out for Trisha, so they began doing professional lingerie modeling, and they worked as a stripper and an escort to get by. They also did a few small foreign commercials. In 2006, things began to look up. She made her television debut as a presenter in Greg Benrent's show. In 2007, they competed in the second season of Who Wants to Be a Superhero, a reality TV show hosted by the legendary Stan Lee, lasting 4 episodes. It was small, but it was a start at least. Hello, YouTube. On January 3, 2007, Paytas' YouTube channel, Blind Dolls 4MJ, went live. They made the channel as tributes to movie director Quentin Tarantino, whom Trisha idolized. Later, they began making videos about other things and followers began to flock in because they were eye candy and had a sweet sense of humor. They could also talk really fast, about 700 words per minute, which was fascinating. Soon, they became YouTube celebrities, and because of this, their Hollywood dream began to come true. They made a lot of guest appearances in some popular TV shows such as Modern Family, The Price is Right, and The Ellen DeGeneres Show. In 2010, they appeared in an episode of My Strange Addiction and then confessed that they were a tanning addict. They also landed parts in some movies like Yes Man and Faster during this heady period. They appeared in podcasts, music videos, award shows, and so on. They released 2 books called The Stripper Diaries and The History of My Insanity, releasing both in 2013. 2014, the golden year. In 2014, things blew up for Trisha. They crossed 1 million followers. They made a YouTube short film called Viral Video that crossed 1 million views in a few weeks. Then, Trisha went into music and actually did great at it. They released a debut EP, Fat Chicks, in 2015, and in 2016, their 4th EP called Daddy Issues reached number 6 on the iTunes pop chart and made it to the Billboard charts. Quite amazing for a YouTube star, actually. It was all going well for them, but the driving force behind most of this success really was controversies. Controversies and feuds everywhere we look. It started in 2011 when Trisha posted a video where they were singing the NWA song Fuck the Police and used the word nigger. That was really not good, and Trisha received intense backlash over it. In 2012, they made a video where they said they were going to vote for Mitt Romney. Now, by this time, America was not as polarized as now, but it still raised eyebrows. They later told the Business Insider website that they did this just to get clicks. Then they created a Japanese character, a pop star called Trishi, even making a music video with the character. It was offensive to many Asian people and eventually it was taken down. In 2015, they admitted to Business Insider that they only posted some particular videos to get clicks, such as the Mitt Romney one and one where they claimed that dogs did not have brains. They said they did it because they had a constant need for attention. In 2016, they drew public anger again when they posted a coming out video where they claimed to identify as a chicken nugget. In the video, they said, when you feel like a chicken nugget, you feel like not delicious. Well, you feel delicious, but I also feel like fried and fake on the inside. I'm pink goop and now I'm a chicken nugget. I don't think I should be considered crazy for identifying as such. In 2017, they made another video claiming they had no identity. They were not women or anything else. And in 2019, they claimed to be transgender. This is not counting all the relationship dramas they have featured in. In 2017, she broke up with her boyfriend Sean Vanderwilt and then made a video outing him as gay. There was also a nasty feud with Aaron Carter full of leaked DMs and general messages. Then there was the whole on-again and off-again whirlwind with Jason Nash, and after they broke up in February 2019, she began feuding with Nash's friend, YouTube star David Dobrik. They made a video calling him creepy and disgusting and comparing him to a serial killer, and eventually there was so many accusations. In 2019, they started feuding with a fellow YouTube star, Gabby Hanna, accusing Gabby of harassing them and claiming that Gabby lied that they had herpes. Gabby released a diss track in response to a diss track in 2020 called Call Me Crazy, where she called Trisha insecure and self-obsessed. This is all apart from claiming that they had dissociative identity disorder, DID, and multiple personalities, and marrying a cardboard cutout of Brad Pitt. What the hell is going on with Ethan Klein? In May 2019, Trisha called out Ethan Klein, a popular YouTube star, and his wife Hilla for fat-shaming her. They called him a disgusting piece of shit and said that the video was harmful for young girls. Later though, Trisha appeared in Ethan's podcast and it went on like this for months. Ethan would bash Trisha for something, Trisha would confront him, and they would collaborate. This led to Trisha getting engaged to Ethan's brother and then launching a podcast called Frenemies Together. In the first episode, Ethan said, "I wonder how many episodes we make before this whole thing is burned to the ground." It was as though he knew how it will all end. In many of the early episodes, both of them argued and fought live on air, with Trisha storming off the set multiple times, but they managed to get this done, making the listeners confront the behavior of problematic internet personalities like David Dobrik, Nikita Dragon, Shane Dawson, and James Charles. People loved the podcast. But on June 8, 2021, it all came crashing down. Trisha quit in the final episode, citing a lack of creative control, Paytas said, that caused them to feel a lot of anxiety. People hated us, and that week, 7 of Trisha's videos were in the top 10 most disliked videos. One had 56,000 plus dislikes, 10,000 more than likes. It was rough for them. Despite these problematic things and the various cancellations, Trisha always bounced right back and continued making videos, but this recent scandal may be too much for them to handle. Charli D'Amelio and Trisha Paytas. In November 2020, Charli D'Amelio did something a bit crazy. She posted a video on the family's YouTube page. She and her sister Dixie D'Amelio had started a series called Dinner with D'Amelios. In that particular video, they ate dinner served by their personal chefs with their influencer friend James Charles. Charli and Dixie acted in a rude manner, pulling faces, and Dixie even ran out to throw up after the freshly prepared food was served. Charli also complained about not reaching 100 million followers on TikTok. People received this video badly, calling the sisters rude and entitled and spoiled. Charli lost 1 million followers. Then came Trisha. Like only they can, Trisha waded directly into the drama, making about 30 TikTok videos directed at the D'Amelio sisters and James Charles. Now, they seem to be particularly pissed off at Charles, calling him predatory for being friends with D'Amelio, an underage girl. As the D'Amelio sisters scrambled to fix the mess they made, offering apologies and explanations, Trisha continued to bash them with TikTok videos, calling out their behavior, subsequent apologies, and explanations for the YouTube video. Charli then posted a video of herself dancing to Trisha, saying the word nigger while rapping to the Fuck the Police. Many people have called out Trisha for feuding with a child, and Charli's many fans have come after Trisha with swords drawn. It remains to be seen whether Trisha will bounce back from this like she has so many times in the past.